So I was literally in New York this weekend for the Tony Awards. Left Monday. The city was buzzing with news about the finals. Everywhere you went, people was talking Knicks, basketball. I wanted to stay. Go to Bryant Park, catch one of the watch parties, and feel that energy. But I could not. I had to go back to Atlanta. So when I tell you what happened, game 4, if you weren't there, then I hope you at least watched the game. Because my goodness, this is a day late with DeAndrea. Let's get into it. The New York Knicks were down 29 points. 29. And they somehow still won the game. Let me walk you through this because if you missed it, first of all, I'm sorry, genuinely, because you missed something special. Absolutely special. Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Knicks versus Spurs, Madison Square Garden. New York leads the series 2-1 going in. So this is a home game, a big home game, a huge home game. Win it and you're one game away from the championship. Lose it at home and you're tied up and all that momentum evaporates. The Spurs came to New York and decided to absolutely disrespect the building. San Antonio came out like they had something to prove. First quarter, Spurs 41, Knicks 22 at Madison Square Garden in front of the New York crowd. That's not a game, ladies and gentlemen. That is a statement. That's the Spurs walking into somebody's house and wiping their dirty feet on the welcome mat. Disrespectful. By halftime, the score was 76-49. Let me say that again, 76-49 at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks were getting embarrassed at home in their own building. The commentators were already writing the narrative. Series tied, Wembanyama takes over, momentum shifts towards the West. And you know what? They were not wrong to think that. Because nothing about the first half suggested that the Knicks had any business winning that game. None. MSG was quiet, and Madison Square is never quiet. Everybody was counting them out. But then the third quarter happened, and let me tell you something. I don't know what Tim Thibodeau said at halftime. I don't know what Jalen Brunson said in that locker room. But whatever it was, they came out of that tunnel completely different. Third quarter, the Knicks outscored the Spurs 26-14. Okay, they're alive, they got action, they got momentum, but they're still down big going into the fourth. Most people watching turned the game off. Most people thought the game was done, that it was a wrap, and most people were absolutely, I can't believe I'm saying this, most people were absolutely wrong. Because the fourth quarter of this game, I don't even know how to describe it. It was chaotic, chaos. It was beautiful. It was the most basketball that I have seen packed in 12 minutes. And Madison Square woke all the way up. People at home watching woke up because we got a game, boys and girls. We got a game. The Knicks outscored the Spurs 32-16 the fourth quarter. 32-16 in their own building. Down by double digits against a team with Victor Wembanyama. The Garden was shaking. Now let me talk about the people who made this happen because they absolutely deserve their flowers right now. And again, if you did not get a chance to watch this game, go run it back. At least go run back the fourth quarter. So flowers, Jalen Brunson, 36 points, 7 assists, 3 steals. This man was everywhere. Every time the Knicks needed a bucket, Brunson. Every time the Knicks needed a stop, Brunson. He's been carrying the Knicks on his back this entire postseason, and he did it in front of his home crowd when the stakes were the highest they've ever been. And if the Knicks wins this championship, Jalen Brunson is the reason why. He's the reason why, full stop. But here's the thing. Brunson wasn't even the best player on the court. OG Anunoby was unbelievable. 33 points, 7 threes. Every time the Knicks needed life, he delivered. Some of those shots had no business going in. But when a team starts believing, shots like that suddenly finds the bottom of the net. Watching some of his baskets land was unbelievable. Karl Anthony Towns quietly went 4 for 5 from the field, shot 100% from the free throw line. And y'all already know shooting from the free throw line in a game like this is pure stress. He shot 100% from the free throw line. Grabbed 10 rebounds, double-double. He didn't have to make a loud noise because he was absolutely steady under pressure. When steady meant everything about forward progress for the Knicks. And Josh Hart, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. He was the engine in the fourth quarter that nobody talks about, but Josh Hart is the Knicks player that makes the Knicks go. Now, I have to be honest, I have to give y'all the full picture. Victor Wembanyama was not the problem tonight. 24 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks. He absolutely competed. He was in there fighting. So the problem for San Antonio was not Wembanyama. The problem was that nobody else showed up when it mattered. In that fourth quarter, when the game was on the line, the Spurs went ice cold in a building that was absolutely electric. And the Knicks just kept coming. Wembanyama is 20 years old. He played to win. His time is coming. But game 4 was not his night. Also, give me a second to wander off a little bit because this story is bigger than just one game. The New York Knicks are a 3-seed team. They were not supposed to be in the finals. They knocked out the Hawks. They swept the Sixers, demolished Cleveland. And now they are 1 win away from an NBA championship. You understand? New York City has not won a title since 1973. 53 years. That's not a drought. That's a famine. Game 5 is Saturday night in San Antonio, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The Knicks have a chance to close it out on the road. And after what I watched, Game 4, I would not bet against them. I don't care what anybody says about the Knicks. I don't care about what anybody says about the seeding. I don't care about the narrative. What I watched Game 4 cannot be explained by analytics, by matchup charts, or any of that. Some teams just refuse to die. And that's what I saw. Game 4. Knicks versus the Spurs. The Knicks simply refuse to die. New York has been waiting 53 years for this moment. And I don't think they're letting it slip. Down 29 points, won by 1 point. So again, Game 5 is Saturday night in San Antonio, 8:30 Eastern Time. I'll be watching, and I hope that you'll be watching too. And don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say you got too busy and you forgot about the game, because at this point, none of us should be missing any of this basketball. I'll talk to you soon, or I'll see you later, whichever one is first.